Okay, so I don't have a ton of time. I am getting ready to go out to Burger King. I like to look nice. Okay, I recently reorganized all of my beauty stuff and it feels really good, but it also feels low-key overwhelming. I don't know if anyone else is that way, that when you organize, it feels extremely overwhelming. I am using the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. Low key, it kind of slaps. Who am I? Low key, it kind of slaps. I mean, it's a good primer. It's not great. It's not a glitter glue, but for just a basic everyday primer, it's really nice. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, we are going to use my Sumerian Sunset palette from Adept. I love this palette. I have kind of a bit of a goth look going on, but I really like it. I'm not going to do anything too crazy though. I'm going to go into Positronic Net, and it's kind of like a peachy color. I don't really expect this to show up very well on my skin, but it is very nice. I just want to put something nice and easy down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Tanagra, which is this deep green. I'm going to do that as a liner and have that be my impact statement. Is that the right word to say? I've been working all day and it's been a crazy day. And I'm so excited to not make dinner and go out that even though it's not anything fancy, it's so exciting to me. And you know what? I lied. I'm going in with Tanagra now. We're going to pop a little bit of that in the crease. Not in the crease, in the outer third of my lid. We're just going to pop it there. And I want it to be really soft. And that is the nice thing about Adept is they do blend really well. This is a brand that I honestly didn't try for a really long time because I had heard through the masses of Reddit that this brand was bad. They should be canceled. But I feel like the brand has apologized. I feel like they've tried to make things right, tried to improve. And I'm usually all for second chances. Now, there are some brands that are a hard no because I don't believe they have or will change. So those brands are ones that I don't purchase from. But this is a brand that, again, I heard the quality was really good. So that's kind of why I wanted to try. And so far, I really like everything I've seen. Let's go in with, do we want to do Farpoint or Praxis? Let's do, or do I want to do LAL? No. Let's do Risa. Yeah, I kind of want that bright green. And I'm just gonna tap it on with my fingy. I know, it's my palette. I can dig my little fingies into it. Ooh, I love that. Okay, because yeah, I gotta hurry and get ready. I don't have a lot of time because we have some stuff we want to do tonight. Honestly, thinking of watching the 2017 The Mummy. I think this is going to be the eye look. I will probably add a liner. Just adding that, kind of really smoking it out a little bit. Smudgy, smudgy. We'll go from there. And let's see, I need to do foundation. Lately, I've just gone back to the MAC Studio Fix, and then I usually mix it with a little bit of a primer just because it feels so thick. And actually, I'm gonna mix it in. It doesn't really matter what I use. I'm just looking for something to kind of help cheer it out. You can use anything. I always jump scare myself because it goes on looking really pale. But then once it oxidizes, it's like the right color. And same thing with my concealer. And today we are going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in super fucking pale Fair 20N. I think it's their second one. I am applying it directly under my eyes, and then I'm going to actually pat it out with a brush. I'm just letting it warm up a little bit because that seems to go better. So let's hurry this show up. So we've got concealer, foundation, all that good stuff. Let's do a blush. I'm going to use, this is the Hourglass Fox palette. Just kidding. It's actually the deer version. I love these shades. They're so pretty. We're going to use these. Okay, so I loaded up some of the blush, highlighter, all that good stuff. Just kind of swishing it about. I want something nice and light today. I'm going to use these diffuse light powders. And I'm actually going to get my forehead a little bit because I feel like there's such a hard line in my bronzer, but it's because I don't use bronzer very often that I usually feel that way. So it feels like a hard line to me, but it's not. Just being too critical of myself, you know, as you do. But I think this is looking really nice. Okay, so let's see. We got our blush. Oh, I need to do eyebrows. That's why I'm looking so weird. Let's do our eyebrows. I have been using nothing but the Lift and Snatch brow pencil, or brow pen, I should say, in ash brown. I'm going to lean forward for a second. The hardest thing for me when doing eyebrows is remembering to relax. I always want to have my brows like up because that feels like the right way to draw them in, but it's not. Oh, guys, my brows are going to look like coworkers. Because, you know, they're supposed to look like siblings, not twins. Mine look like coworkers. friendly coworkers. Anyway, it's a Friday when I'm filming this, and I have like no set plans for the weekend for the first time in weeks. And I will tell you, it feels amazing. I love it. I did say I was going to do a little bit of Tanagra on the eye for eyeliner. We'll see if this ruins my whole look. Let's play that game, shall we? No, it should be fine. Because I'm just going to go in a little bit. And then I'm really tapping the brush off. Because I really just want to add just a little bit of something to that outer edge. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks nice. It's nothing too major. I will say I need to start with my left eye because it's always worse than my right. Yeah, but like I like this. I think this looks nice and soft, but also goth. I'm gonna use an eyeliner in my lower lash line. This is the Chameleon Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I love it in my lower lash line, or my waterline, I mean. Do you see me looking insane? I see me looking insane. I kind of get a little smudgy with it because, like, I like the look of it being shiny under my eye. I think it makes me look a little wider. Not that I really struggle with that. I don't know. I feel like I have very big eyes, but I like them. Let's see. So in going through my mascaras, I realized I had like 10 of them open. Go in with just the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's basic. It's fine. I'm going to do that off camera for a second. I think I will put a little in my lower lash line. Let's do that really quick. For that, I usually just use like a tubing mascara. Definitely something waterproof. And I usually only do it in like the outer half of my eye. I don't get too crazy with like the dolly spider eye things. I think with that, I just need a lip and then we are ready to go. I'm thinking one of these guys. These are like lip stain pens. Yeah, I think this Wet n Wild one is going to be it. It's a lip liner stain. All right, guys. And just like that, I'm all finished. I am going to spray me down with some setting spray. All right, but that is the final look, and I am just in time to get out the door. So I hope that wherever you are, you have a great night, day, weekend, wherever, and take care of yourself. Bye.